takes advantage of the rules, of course.
2nd and 5. He's intercepted. The Steelers' William Gay is going to take it home for the touchdown.
I don't know, y'all. I don't know about this game, man. I don't know how I feel confident about this game because of the way our defense has been playing for the past 2 weeks. Because I got a feeling, though, that the Colts, they could do BTA against this Steelers team because our defense has been god-awful so far this season. But I got a feeling the Steelers defense could turn around starting this game. But it's not going to be easy at all against this Colts team who's been phenomenal offensively. So, yeah. Hi, everybody. Jordan Steele 88 with another video. This is the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Indianapolis Colts, or rather the Colts versus the Steelers. Week 9 game preview, so let's jump right into it. Let's talk about the Indianapolis Colts. Well, it starts with Jonathan Taylor. This guy has been an elite back so far this season so far. Could be an MVP candidate because he's been injured for the Indianapolis Colts offense. And they got wide receivers like Michael Pittman Jr., who's pretty underrated in this league. And they got up-and-coming rookie tight end named Tyler Warren, who's played pretty well as a rookie. Because we all know the Steelers have trouble covering tight ends in the league because Robert Kraft last Sunday had shredded the Steelers apart. I tell you. And the quarterback they got, Daniel Jones, who's started to bounce around though. He started his career with the Giants, didn't work out well for them. Vikings played a little bit, but in Indianapolis, he's played pretty well. Safe to me to say. And they got Alex Pierce, who's an underrated wide receiver too, and Joshua Downs, who's pretty good, to say the least. And they got a 2nd-year wide receiver in Eddie Mitchell though. I know he's not been making much of an impact though, but he's kind of becoming a player in this league. Now defense, it all starts up front with DeForest Buckner, pretty good run stopper for the Colts, and Grover Stewart, two big defensive tackles up front for the Indianapolis Colts defense. And they got 2 bookend corners of Charvarius Ward and Kenny Moore. They're pretty good. So, and they got safety, another raised safety in Cameron Byam, if I say his name right, and the middle linebacker and Zaire Franklin. I mean, their defense can be pretty good, especially the run defense. It's pretty good. So, yeah. Now, let's talk about these rankings for the Indianapolis Colts. Starting with offense, of course, because offense, of course, has been phenomenal this year so far. Total yards, they're first. Passing yards, 6th. Rushing yards, 7th. Points, top of the league. Now, the defense has been okay. Not great. Total yards, 24th. Passing yards, 29th. Rushing yards, 8th. Points, 6th. Those are defensive rankings if I say it right. So, yeah. The offensive line has been pretty good too with Quentin Nelson, a guard, with Richard Reed, if I say his name right, at left tackle, and then Braden Smith at right tackle. So, yeah. Like I was saying about the Indianapolis Colts, they're a phenomenal offense so far. So, and then, well, yeah. Let me talk about the keys of the game. The keys of the game for the offense, you can take advantage of their pass defense because their pass defense is terrible. Because, like I was saying, they're ranked 29th in pass defense. Although they got two pretty good corners, Tre'Davious Ward and Kenny Moore, so we got to try our best to avoid these guys. It's not gonna be easy, and we cannot let these two defensive tackles wreck the game like DeForest Buckner and Grover Stewart and Zaire Franklin, middle linebacker, to wreck the game. And they just signed Jermaine Pratt from the Raiders, by the way. I don't know if he's played much with the Colts. I don't know, but we'll see. A former Bengal. So now the defense, they're up to a rough task because I heard Deshaun Ellis is going to be out for a while. So they got a very tough task to deal with, their offense. And that starts with Jonathan Taylor. You must slow him down. You gotta slow Jonathan Taylor, excuse me. Yeah, you gotta slow him down. And slow the receivers down in Michael Pittman Jr. and Joshua Downs and Alex Pierce. Gotta slow these receivers up and try to do your best on Tyler Warren because we all know that Steelers have problems covering tight ends all these years. So yeah, if y'all could slow up Jonathan Taylor and make the Colts one-dimensional offense, Steelers could come up on top though, which I don't see it happening though, where our defense has been playing for the past 2 games. So yeah, man. So the Indianapolis Colts, they have not beaten the Steelers in Pittsburgh since 2008. That was when Peyton Manning was the quarterback. But the Colts have won 2 straight against the Steelers. Both of those were at Indianapolis. So yeah, I hope the Steelers can snap the 2-game losing streak against the Colts overall, and don't let Indianapolis come in there and beat them in Pittsburgh for the first time since 2008. So yeah, so let me know what you think down in the comment section down below about this game preview I was talking about between the Colts and the Steelers. I mean, because I got a feeling the Steelers could lose this game, or will lose this game, if the Steelers defense doesn't get it together. Because this is on the defense, the way they've been playing for the past 2 games. So, because I got a feeling this could be like 1995 Steelers when they were 3-4 playing terrible and they went on some kind of crazy run, although they lost the Super Bowl that year. But could be the case with the 2025 Pittsburgh Steelers, man. So you never know. Even though I don't see them beating the Colts, man, but hey, but the defense has to play better. Communication needs to be on point. Hope we don't have this BS game changing stuff where we have for the past 2 games that's causing our defense to play terrible. So yeah, man. So hey, it's gonna be tough on Sunday afternoon against the Colts. Colts got a phenomenal defense, like I've been saying. So hope the defense can shut it down. Let's hope. Even though I don't see us winning this game, but it's a long season. Well, we're 7 games in with 10 left. Hope we just gotta make the most of them. That's all it is to it. So I would like to see the Steelers take, because we got some key players out though, especially on defense and special teams. Jarrell Peppers and Deshaun Elliott. That sucks. So yeah, because not having Deshaun Elliott is going to hurt the Steelers though, no doubt about that. Because Deshaun Elliott is an underrated safety. Because I was feeling like I should have said this in my video when I was talking about we were signing Kyle Duggar. Hopefully he starts though. So hey, we'll see this Sunday. So with that being said, this is Jordan Steele 88. See y'all guys in my next video, and as always, here we go Steelers. Here we go.